Don't know. What go on? YouTube world. Sean Flavor, the lifesaver. With a next one, you see it. Everybody bless upon yourself. Everybody be safe. And watch what go on. You see it. These are some of the reasons I am glad I started my channel so I can touch in upon some of them topic where I go on. I seen like a little story floating around. It's about a kid named Nolan Wells. He's from Mississippi. He's from the South. So Nolan Wells, he went missing and they found his body. Black kid from the South. His dad looked mad cool. His dad like just looking in from the out. Yeah, his dad looked cool, like one of those cool, you could tell his dad get money. His dad got money. And his mother is mad pretty. His mother looked very beautiful. She fire. Long story short, the mom looked good. Dad got money. You already know the vibe. So the mama influencer, she be on TikTok. She got mad followers on TikTok, like, and the gram. Like, she popular. So like she a content creator, I think, the mom. So they regular people like us. They not like a plan or they real like us. So we gotta defend the real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and like I said, the dad was making, I don't know them, bro. I'm just telling you from what my discernment tell me. The dad was making good money. The mom looked good. He got a good looking girl. They moved to the suburbs or wherever. And they sent they kid, Nolan Wells, to a good school. Nolan had all white friends. Red flag, foul on the play. Yeah, Nolan Wells had all white friends. Cause you know how we are when we get some money. We think by going to the better neighborhoods, so they say, and sending our kids to a better school, so they say. This is gonna make everything picture perfect. Everything is gonna be fine, basically, by us making these moves, getting a house in the suburbs, sending our kids to a better school. We're gonna live a better life. That's the way to the so-called American dream. And the American dream is the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it's real. But yeah, Nolan Wells is going to an all-white, I'm not saying all-white school. He's going to a school in the suburbs with mostly, I'll say 90% white kids, maybe 3% black, Asians, and Indians, the rest. Or, yeah, the Indians, the Pakistani, those, yeah, and the Indians. So, he grew up with them. He think they love him, you know? And before I start, like, pointing out some things, I want to say this. During my life on Earth, I met some of the best white people that changed my mind towards how I view white people. And these people are real gold and diamond and gems out the white race. Like, I'm talking about they gems, like they own people. White people don't like them because they're so pure. Like these people teach people how to heal themselves from sicknesses. A white guy put me onto that game. It was never Dr. Sebi or it was a white guy that put me on to the game of how to heal myself. And a lot of different situations, I met some good white people. So I'm gonna put that out there. They got some good ass white people in this world. So we not just about to make the whole white race seem like they no good. but they ain't no good. So that's what I gotta put that out there. But yeah, let's tap into Nolan Wells again. He had nothing but white friends. He was a football player. I seen a picture. Like, he definitely was a football player, and he was going to be one of the best football players because he's going to an all-white school. And you know, we gonna jump high, we gonna run fast, we gonna catch the ball, we gonna do everything. We us. Black genetics, God genetics, you know. That's the blessing from God he gave to the black man and the black woman. So them white boys, they went to like a beach, I guess, for like a graduation celebration. I don't know for what, but they went to like a beach, and they went to a shore, and I know I heard a little fight broke out. I think, and everybody got back except for the one black friend. And there's no foul play. That's what the media is saying. You know, the media always say that when it comes to a black person. If a black person loses their life around white people, no foul play. We don't believe there's no foul play immediately. Or the next step is he offed himself. Like when that lady was hanging with the all white ladies and she fell off the balcony and whatever, and yeah, she offed herself. She jumped off the balcony or whatever. You feel me? So that's what they always do to us. The media always paint the picture as if we're crazy and we did this to ourselves. So black people gotta watch out, especially when you the one black person around nothing but white people. Bro, you was a sore thumb. You better watch out, bro. And back to my situation, I got fired from my job because a white girl said I touched her. When the black girl lied on me and said that I touched her, my job, they ain't give a fuck because she's a nigga. But America is protective over they white people. So y'all better know what y'all doing when y'all decide to lay down with these people, when y'all decide to make these people y'all friends. America is very protective over these people. I know you probably think, we're in 2026. Everything is, we've been past all that. Bro, it's the same thing. It's just being painted a different way. But it's the same picture. It's just being painted by different painters now. They got different painters to paint now. Back in the old days, back in the 50s, 60s, the painters that was painting, they wasn't hiding what they was painting. But these painters now, they're great at graffiti works, hiding what's really going on. So, and I seen like one of the white girls, she made I think she made a post saying this, like Nolan and them got into an argument, and it was 4:01 p.m. That's when the argument, and like shortly after that, he went missing. Shortly after the argument, he went missing. So what I'm thinking is, they're saying he came with his friends, and the friends are saying he went on another boat and they don't know what happened to him. But bro, he's your friend. Y'all all came on this boat. Why y'all only black friend went on another boat instead of coming with y'all? Why didn't you say, hey bro, hey dude, what are you doing now? Come on now. No, man, you can't go on that boat, man. We all came together, man. We came together, we leave together, bro. Why y'all didn't do that? Why y'all let Nolan go on that boat by himself, and y'all don't know if Nolan know them people? You get what I'm saying? But honestly, these are all alleged, and these are my assumptions, and I'm just using discernment right now. I don't know what happened. I don't know none of them. This just what this download. So I could be wrong, and I could be right. You feel me? So the download is that, bro, along the way during that argument, and in these type of environment, bro, being that I was working with a lot of white people, bro, and I was around them and I studied them, the reason why they would probably do this to Nolan, bro, I think it's over a girl. I think Nolan because Nolan played football and he's black. He's going to be athletic. He's going to be one of the best players in the league because they going to play other suburban kids. So it's going to be Nolan, the Nolans, the black kids in all the schools in the suburb. They going to be the best players. So I think Nolan probably got one of the Karens, the Beckys, one of them girls. And because he's a football player. And from the picture, he tall and he handsome. You know what I'm saying? He a good looking dude. So I think Nolan got one of the Beckys, and when he pulled up to that little island, whatever, I think the hate really came out for him. Like one of the I don't know, some dude is something happened because he had scratches on him. You know what I'm saying? So he had scratches on him. So he obviously got into an altercation with one of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I think it was over a girl. This is all alleged. I could be totally wrong. And we gonna find out. But I'm just saying shit just to let y'all know this is my download. I think they was hating on bro because he bagged one of the Karens that everybody wanted. But in Nolan's mind, this is normal. Like, yeah, man, but in the white boy's mind, oh, dare you take her for, like, they be really going, like, they be really off it, bro. They be really trying to take you out over one of their girls because they already don't like us. And then especially we take one of their girls, bro, they look at that as a double slap in the face. That's like, pow, pow. It's like 2 slaps in your face, back to back. And, yeah, Nolan never stood a chance. Nolan never stood a chance. Another lady, I think it happened last year. It was another lady. She was black. Can't remember the name because so much. And like, bro, real talk, it's down south, South Carolina, North Carolina, Arkansas, them states, real talk, it's a lot of black people unaliving themselves. A lot of black people are taking themselves out. A lot. And it's crazy what's going on down there in the South. But up north ain't no better. Up north just paint the picture a little prettier, you know? But it's the same shit everywhere, man. California, Washington, it don't matter the state, man. It's the country, man. It's the DNA and the blood and the genetics that run through these people. They ancestors did some horrific joint. The colonizers, they did some snake stuff, bro, because they snakes. For me, they pieces of crap. You know what they are. So, being that they got that blood flow through them, some days it comes out, man. Some days it cannot hide. It gotta come out. It gotta come out. The colonizer gotta come out. Christopher Columbus gotta come out. Marcus Aurelius gotta come out. Leonardo da Vinci gotta come out. George Washington gotta come out. These people gotta, like, the DNA of them gotta come out. The DNA of them gotta come out. They white, whatever. Yeah, they kids. Yeah, man, they generation passed down through the evil bloodline. But I say justice for Nolan. Yeah, man, they probably, as usual, most likely, it won't be no justice because they got ways of not giving justice. For example, they'll pay off the mom and dad and sweep it under the rug, and the mom and the dad gonna come on TV and say, yeah, we forgive them, and say something like that, and God knows best, and do all of that because they got paid off. Probably got like $2-3 million. I don't know how much, but they get something. They definitely get a cut out the money, man. So that money will draw them tears, and white supremacy could keep going. But y'all gotta get it, because it's like the way they took over this bitch, they gotta continue running it the way they took it over. I got fired on some racist ass shit. If she wasn't white, I'll still be there, bro. I'm telling you. Do not take these people for a joke. I know that they look clumsy and clunky and they can't dance, and I know, but these people are mentally sick. They poison all the food. They got people paying for water. They got people, bro. In the future, they probably gonna start selling air. Yeah, they probably start selling air. Like, yeah, they just gonna take it out your tax or some shit like that. When you work a 9 to 5, they just gonna take it out like that's your air bill. We took it out your tax, so you gonna file tax. You gonna see air. Yo, bro, these people are sick. Why are they sick? Because they think the black race is the chosen race by God, and for that they don't like God, so they think they're superior and we're inferior and they're God. So that's why they try to play God, do all these surgeries, say we invented spaceships and all these technologies, because it's like they're trying to say we're playing God. We can abort a baby, we can tie your tubes, and they came up with all these things because they're trying to play the Most High. So these people are sickos, wackos. So these are your friends when you go to an all-white school. It don't matter the scenario. They're just your friends. So when you decide to be friends with these people, you're being friends with Christopher Columbus. You're being friends with George Washington. You're being friends with nigga Abraham Lincoln, nigga. They said he freed a slave, but look what happened to him for so-called doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Nolan Wells, justice for you. And yeah, man. I wish you could have came, cause see, I made the videos about the I got fired because of the white girl, right? I made that video, so I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying, but at least I be dropping them type of gems to the people, letting them know like America is still America. America ain't changed because you think America changed. America changed when America really changed, and it hasn't changed. You know what I'm saying? The colonizer is still in power. Still in power. And it is what it is, man. But real talk, justice for Nolan Wells. Justice for all those people in the South that they claiming unaliving their self. They need justice too. Because these people are bogus, and they don't put these stories in the media. They gonna put some weird stuff in our face like Charleston White pepper sprays Soldier Boy. That's what they gonna put something weird in our face, bro. So, you don't know. Sean Flavor, the lifesaver. You don't know the thing, go. Bless up.